And this Leku has a really nervous look on his face.
I kind of look at Yo.
Where would that be?
Yeah, he nods. He's like, yeah, where?
Well, you know how the headmaster is dead, right?
Of course we know he's dead. He died right in front of me.
Well, yeah. So we. Okay, I'm just gonna spit it out. There is more hidden away books in his office.
Where the fuck is his office?
Well, that's something Samuel doesn't know.
It's
Yeah, I'm sure it's clearly labelled. Well, I would assume as a principal office.
Do you think Yodel would pay attention to stuff like that?
Yeah, Yurdo has no idea. Yurdo's never seen anything.
Leku probably would.
It's probably some, like, sherbet lemon secret door. We never know.
Leku, you know that basically sticking out of the admin board is this giant stone tower that is supposedly the headmaster's office, but you've never seen a staircase that goes up there.
I just realized that information.
Tower. I got this, boys.
Yeah, I kind of just look at the shelf in front of me and just shrug. Like, yeah, let's go there.
Oh yeah, Leku, you want some robes?
So we're actually doing this then?
Yep. Show me where the tower is, and I'll see what I can do.
Like we're not moving that fast, I'm just keeping up.
You guys are in the library, which is inside the admin building, so the tower is technically above you right now.
Oh.
Lol.
Like, directly above us?
Yeah, you're in the same building that it sort of sticks out of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when Yodel asks where it is, Leku just points up.
Or that.
I get on my broom and start flying upwards.
Oh god.
Click my boots to
Oh no.
boots together.
I have
Hoping
a
they tell me upwards.
Over the actual months that we've been playing this, I've completely lost all broom tokens.
It's completely fine.
Oh, I am happy I don't have brooms.
It's getting easier to do something since, like, before we start the big break-in, maybe Elysia should do something, because Elysia is here as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Elysia, do you do anything besides play Stomp Stomp Revolution?
Well, I mean, the issue is, it's not like Elysia has anything to do. Like,
you can just feel like a disturbance in the force.
I summon her with a whistle.
I mean, you got big eyes.
Yeah,
you got big eyes, right? You probably just see dudes flying upwards. You could ride the motorbike up the wall.
We should just have a whistle that only Elysia can hear.
Oh god.
I like that better.
It's fucking huge. It's a 3-seater, that one.
I mean,
It won't get far with Yodel on it.
You and Leku could ride the broom together, yeah.
Yeah, I'd get on it and kind of see him with no flying objects. Like, can you get up there anyway?
Right, I didn't take invisibility, I took whole person. But
Yeah, sure, going invisible would definitely get you up there.
You'll
That'll
trick
really
the
get you
crowd
up.
thinking you're not there anymore.
well, we're going to break into the headmaster's place. Maybe we want to be invisible. I don't fucking know.
While flying up, I'll start, like, ritual casting meld into stone on myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I will say, you guys fly up and you see there are no windows anywhere on the tower.
Once the thing of Melstone is ready, I'm going to just try shift through the stone walls. Once
Do you have the description of Meld into Stone up? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yurtle, as you touch the tower, you see you bounce off, and there are wards that just kind of flicker.
We need Elliot.
Fair enough.
Elliot.
Actually, can I didn't prep the spell magic for the day, but can I try cast it?
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead. Disadvantage Arcana check.
Disadvantage.
Ooh.
Even if I fucking had cancel, just own it.
Question.
Yeah, it's disadvantage. Fuck.
Let's sorry.
Yertle, you take 3 points of damage.
Well, good. I mean, this is why you should prep spells and probably not follow normal prepping order.
Question. Leku's
Yeah.
seen Elliot dismantle a ward before, right?
Yeah, you went to the warehouse the second time, so
Yeah. So
yeah, you've seen Elliot.
Does Leku have a general idea of how to do it, like dispel magic or dismantle ward?
It's basically like you have to cast a dispel magic spell, and then it's also an Arcana check. And then if you don't dismantle the lock, then the spell is just wasted.
Hmm.
You think there might be a higher spell specifically to dismantle a ward, but you don't know it.
Yeah. Well, Ben.
Yeah.
Is dispel magic divination?
Let me quickly recheck.
Abjuration.
No, yeah, it's abjuration.
Cool, then I get my study bonus, which is an advantage on any spell I attempt to cast that I don't know.
I mean, I know the spell, and I got a disadvantage.
Hmm.
I just don't have it prepped.
What level is it?
Third.
Third.
I'm just gonna fly around looking for any kind of door while we're doing that, because a door's easy. I just knock it.
You look around. You don't see any door on the outside of the tower. You think it might be somewhere on the inside of the building.
Like in the library and shit?
In the admin building, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. If I discern that, I kind of hop off the broom and leave Leku sitting on it while I run in and look around.
I'm actually going to try to do the spell magic thing again.
Yeah, I'm going to help Yertle.
Just gonna.
Alright, Yertle another disadvantage Arcana check. Leku, Arcana check with advantage.
Cool.
Oh, fuck. He gets advantage. I mean, I know the
Yeah,
fucking
because I
spell.
have study bonus.
Oh.
Please tell me it's fucking gone.
You think that if this was a lower level ward, you probably could have picked it just with Leku's help, but something this advanced, you can't get through it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Not to mention the door's probably warded as well. So that still takes up the spell slot. Boop.
Julian.
Yep.
You go inside, you see sort of a little like lobby area with the sign with all the school clubs and the little place where the secretary used to be.
Yeah.
And then you see there's the 3 signs that point towards the cafeteria, the library, and the medical wing. And there's nothing else.
Well, assuming there's some way from the library, since... I mean... I'll first scope out the library. Like, checking the walls for any other wards or loose paneling that I can shift or...
Hey,
Do you detect magic, Julian?
I think...
Girl,
Yeah?
do you think we should go get Elliot and Miriam since they know about this stuff?
It probably helps, but we should probably help Julian with what his plan is first.
Fair enough.
I think I took detect magic a while ago. I remember walking around with it on. I opened my mind's eye. Ooh. Oh shit, I forgot
And
to
you
go
go blind.
Oh, got a crit on hand.
Why'd you roll?
My divination.
Oh, yeah, okay. you can put that shit anywhere. It's powerful. Okay. You sort of just start walking through, like, kind of looking everything over. Everything in this library sort of radiates different magics.
I do
you're
my
sort of looking
best
around.
to zone out, like, destruction
The books.
magic and anything that isn't obviously needed.
You see that there are lots of the books that just aren't magical, but a lot of them are. And as you're sort of looking through the library and just kind of pacing down in between the bookshelves, you start to gauge that the books probably won't be super helpful because you're like getting things of every single school of magic just kind of radiating throughout them.
If there is any that aren't magical, I'd pull them anyway, expecting, like, secret latch. And what kind of fucking magic library doesn't have all magic books? What are they, crazy?
You see that the suits of armor are radiating with magic. You see there's residue of magic even on, like, the scorch marks.
Ooh.
And you see behind the knocked over bookcase, all the books sort of scattered around, on the wall, there's this faint glimmer of magic that you're seeing that is of conjuration.
I will walk up and kind of ask this door, not the door, ask the owl if most hidden doors are conjuration magic.
The owl sort of says, I don't have a thing for the robo owl, I just have the token. It says that conjuration, it basically just defines conjuration for you as being the transportation of objects from one location to another. It deals with summoning and also teleportation magics.
Oh. Well, I attempt to use, like, a portal and just walk at it.
Alright, you bump into the wall.
Oh, god damn it. Angrily look at the owl. Am I gonna have to knock this thing? Was that what's happening?
The owl shrugs.
I attempt to knock the door.
Alright.
I think it works.
Knock the portal.
It does say, like, magical ones are included.
Yeah, you cast knock and then all of a sudden, like, the stone just swings out like it's on a hinge.
You gonna get us to before continuing on?
I mean, if you can hear it, 300 feet.
Yeah, I mean, I did suggest helping you, so I'd probably go looking for you.
On to go where you are.
I mean, I go in. I don't.
Well, I thought you guys were going to go get Elliot and Miriam.
Nah, I suggested helping Julian with his plan first.
Send off a flare and get Elysia, so Ash doesn't have to sit there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Flare spells.
Wait, I think I have sending.
Does anyone have a phone? I mean, she has a phone, so if you just have her number.
Yeah. Did we exchange numbers
You know.
ages ago? And is our phones even, like, still working? I assume the battery's well dead by now.
You guys have chargers.
Alright, well, if my phone is charged, I would text everybody I know that I have found the way in. Well, not everyone I know. Like, don't text, like, the dead body of fucking Mr. Xanax.
Just text Xanax like
Fucking
phone.
phone.
So Yertle is the only one out of you who doesn't have a phone.
Yeah.
Oh, why is my
Here's
door
a
with me
conch
now?
shell.
I don't think Leku would have a phone.
Oh yeah, so then
the
Leku and
boys.
Yertle don't have phones.
We're like the two you have to send like a mail for some reason.
No, yeah, Gale, Yertle, and Leku all wouldn't have phones. Leslie and Dante, the only ones who do have phones. Oh, and Julian.
What about Miriam?
Oh yeah, Miriam's just not a player though.
Yeah.
So everyone just comes.
Yeah.
I tell her she doesn't have to come if she doesn't want. Like, it's cool. And then I send, like, 3 happy faces and a heart.
You think she might still be reading? Because she doesn't actually respond.
Oh, man.
Dante's still passed out, yet he's here.
As you guys reach here, I'm just looking at the scene on my phone. Wow. I wouldn't even be seen yet.
Through the little opening in the stone, you see there's a staircase going up.
Well, this
Kind
would
of
be
hearing everyone arrive. I just start walking up.
Ellie just looks at it and goes, "Holy shit."
This is the big kahuna we were looking for, fellas.
It's to be hurrying up the stairs, quite intrigued by all this.
Yodel tried his best going upstairs.
One big step
He
at a
gets-
time.
If he gets stuck on a turning spot because it's too tight, not his fault.
Leku pushes him forward.
Oh no.
No. Oh no! It's that anyway,
Hang on.
like real.
All right, so you guys walk up this wooden staircase into this small, cramped study.
Oh fuck!
And the staircase sort of widens out to the left and right.
The real Dorian Bradby.
Yeah, I kind of like walk up and like at the edge of the balcony bit, just looking around. Oh, hey, there's a cat. What's
I'm
this
just
body
going to
here?
stare at the cat. I'm like, what?
You see this orange cat that's sort of sitting on the desk that kind of looks up and like surprised as you guys start walking in, and you see it's this ginger cat with these bright blue eyes, and it's wearing a green wizard's hat on its head.
Julian doesn't get it at this point. He just walks down.
I'm going to.
Oh well, no, the stairs go up; they don't go down.
Oh, so this is.
I'm going to ritually cast. No, not going to even ritually. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals and shout at the cat. The fuck?
The cat doesn't seem to understand you.
I walk up and pat it and call it a good kitty. As I look at all this work on the table.
You see the cat has a quill in one of its paws, and it kind of puts it down and go. And as you kind of touch it, it kind of like very slowly like walks away a little bit. It says, "Oh," and it talks like.
Yep.
I kind of like turn around
Yeah.
quickly and like stare at Yodel. Did that cat just talk?
Yes.
You
Wish I
see
could
on
do
a
that one,
table
if that's
behind
all.
you is what looks like the dead body of the headmaster.
Wait a minute.
And you see,
Why? Dorian's body here.
there's like a bunch of tools like scattered around it, and it looks like somebody was like dissecting it or something. You see there's all sorts of magical shit just sort of scattered around the office. There's a crystal ball, there's all sorts of books and like weird magical components. There's a box
Can
on the...
you figure out what the hell's going on? Question. Just, I want to see if he is or if he's just confused, because I understand, but I don't think he would yet.
Just make an intelligence check and just use your best judgment on how you think like would be able to take it.
Fair enough. Nope.
Yeah, I think he gets it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a fair. Oh.
The cat kind of looks at you and says, "Hello, Yodel and Julian."
Hey, you remember now?
Washes it.
Who are you? May we know?
Panic washes over Leku's face.
The voice sounds vaguely familiar, and he says, "I'm your headmaster."
No, his dead body's over there.
Mine?
But actually, no, I see how that could work. I transform into animals all the time.
Have you ever watched, like, Power Rangers?
The fuck's Power Rangers?
Okay, so the dudes that get in this huge mech.
Are you saying Mr. Fluffy Butts was in huge mech, which was Headmaster's body?
I look at the cat for confirmation.
The cat shakes his little head and he goes, "No,
Transferred your soul into the body?
He hops off the desk and he just kind of waddles between you two and just kind of hops up onto the table. And he kind of like gestures to like follow him.
I do kind of a bit squeamish seeing that it's like dissected and its eyes are cut out and shit.
You see that inside the body there aren't any organs.
You put all your organs into a cat. How did you do that?
He shakes his head. He shakes his head again. He says,
I think it's
It's,
a puppet.
It's yeah. That's a much better way of putting it than what I was going to say. Yes, it's sort of a puppet.
A meat puppet.
That would explain the high-pitched voice.
Does anyone know?
Yeah, does anyone know that you're actually this and not that?
He says, only the deputy headmistress and the head counselor. And I guess now, all of you know.
We won't reveal this
Oh, yeah.
as not yet. Wait, what? So we will later?
I mean, it might not matter later. Look, we're here because the Mothman's coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot about that.
How'd you forget about that? I grabbed the cat and shake it.
I'm going to try to stop Julian from shaking it.
It's literally all I've been thinking about for 3 months.
I don't know what the
I
fuck
kind
it
of
came
forgot
back to.
what happened to dude.
Alright,
Calm down.
Alessia. So basically, you were playing DDR, and then you got a text from Julian, and so did Elliot, that said he was breaking into the headmaster's tower. And so Elliot was like really excited and came, and you guys walked through a hidden door in the library, and you came into here, and now there's a talking cat.
What says he is Dorian?
Okay, Alesia's just gonna stare at the bottle she's been drinking from and then look back at the cat.
Elliot is staring at a cigarette, and he like gets down on his knees and says, "What have you done to me?"
And Yaro's just like still smoking his blunt and trying to stop all this, like, isn't caring, like thinking the blunt has done this, because he sees that Julian's reacting too.
What the fuck?
So...
I hear it all!
I love the cat stuff in the corner. God damn it.
I had the cat thing planned from day one.
Oh, I drew it ages ago. I kind of thought when I was drawing it, I was like, this is suspiciously like that dude.
Dorian, do you need any catnip at any point? Can hook you up with that.
He snaps his paw, so you didn't think it was possible, and he just conjures catnip.
That takes me out of business.
The Mothman's coming. He's gonna try and kill me.
He won't know where you are if we hide you here.
I'm gonna hide. Other people will die if I hide.
Fair point.
So, Dorian, do you know much about the events going on outside, or have you been locked in here?
He says, little bit of both. I'm mainly informed by the deputy headmistress, but I haven't fixed the old, and he kind of gestures to the body sort of just laying on the table.
I can fix it!
You probably can.
Yeah.
I'll raise my robot arm.
The cat shrugs.
So, do you know about the current death, then?
The cat says, the current death?
Yeah, Piper and the other teachers.
That happened like
That was a long time ago.
that happened a month or two ago.
Still,
I guess it is the most recent death.
Like, how much information you've been given, basically. He's just also looking around at everyone going for the books.
The cat says, Julian!
Mm-hmm.
And the cat kind of beckons you with one of his paws.
He doesn't see it, like, at first, but after the silence of not getting an answer from an he turns. He's like, oh, what?
The cat kind of walks over to his desk and sits on what looks like a case for like pistols, like a really old-fashioned like dueling pistol case. And he kind of looks at you, and he says, "Julian, how strong do you feel?"
I'd be giving you a thumbs up with my wait, which arm did he lose? His left? It's been a while.
Yeah, left one.
Yeah, I'd be giving you a thumbs up with my left hand right now, but I don't have one.
the cat sort of gets down with his mouth. He props open the case, and it's sort of this like. It looks like a case for like dueling pistols, but instead of a pistol, inside is like a singular knife.
I walk up looking at it. Just. Are you sure this isn't for Dante?
Dante's interest perks as the knife is unveiled. If you look down, I have a lovely.
Oh my god! Oh yes!
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god! That is brilliant.
That is.
I gesture to go grab it with my mage hand.
You touch it with the mage hand.
Yeah.
Alright. When the hand connects with the metal, all of a sudden, like, you don't feel typically through your mage hand, but all of a sudden you feel this searing sensation in your mind. And the mage hand just sort of dispels, and you take 20 points of damage.
Ooh, fuck.
Touch it with your normal hand.
Yeah, I kind of like look around, like my eyes kind of like shaking in my head, just from my brain being rattled. It's like, ow.
You okay there?
I won't call 20 damage, ow.
The cat closes the case and says, "Well, shit."
What kind of what?
What's happening here, Dorian?
Is this a prank?
You see, the cat kind of looks down for a second, and then the cat looks down at across at all of you. He says, I kind of imagined, in the past it's been under better circumstances, but, I've been meaning to tell you again. He kind of looks down and he says, I've never quite figured out the best way to say this.
We're fucked.
He says, how... And he looks at you, June, and he says, how informed are they this go around?
About
Wait, what?
about
And
the
he
Mothman?
gestures to Yertle and Leku and Dante and Elliot and Alesia.
Hi!
We know as much as
At
he
this
does.
point, that's caught Leku's attention. Wait, what?
And what do you mean by that, Dorian?
They know about as much as me. They know that this happens every day. Well, not every day, every year. They know that the
He says,
Mothman's
no.
coming.
The Mothman doesn't happen every year.
Well, something happens every year.
Well, yeah, it's a magic school. Things get crazy, but listen, they know about the Dryad.
Well, yeah, they know about Blossom Lady.
He says, this is a lot to sort of dump on you. Normally you sort of piece together more things by now. But, the Blossom Lady, as you call her, she's not just a normal Dryad.
Oh no,
She's,
no, she resurrected Miriam.
He says, well, yeah, she's you wouldn't know this. She's what's called an Archfey, if you are aware of that term.
I mean,
The
I've
fuck's an
read a
Archfey?
book about the planes, so I'd probably know.
You have, in the Book of Plains, the Feywild was not mentioned in it. You've never heard of
Oh.
anything called the Fey.
Well, no, I mean, I assume she was some kind of divine entity, but...
He says, she, along with sort of the whole resurrection thing she pulled off, she has many powers, and one of them is, she's been granted the ability to sort of mess with time, if that makes any sense to you.
Oh, we're wizards.
What do you mean by that?
He says, this Mothman incident, as you call him, this has happened 40 times.
Ah,
No, 39 times. This is the 40th.
all with me?
What?
All, like,
He says,
or
every
different...
time, the Mothman kills all of you, and the Dryad restarts the loop.
I've died 39 times?
He nods.
Leku gets very panicked.
So wait, I have broken a very precious item multiple times to just end up here to die.
the cat kind of looks to you with a really confused expression. He says, it's different. Every time she would reset, she would change something, try to get the equation right. And he kind of looks around at all of you, and he says, "I guess this is sort of the crew this time around."
What was the crew last time around?
He says, "Last time it was just Leku."
Just liquor.
Your
The
crew
cat
was
died.
fucked.
I can see why we lost.
What about the crew the time before? Than that.
He says, "Things sort of get fuzzy. I have notes," and he kind of gestures to this big old stack of scrolls. He says, "But listen, we don't have infinite tries with this. The way the spell works, she understands the time loop because she's the one that creates it, and creatures that are powerful enough are aware throughout the loops. I'm a powerful enough wizard to maintain understanding of this, but I can't do anything about it. And so is the beast, or the Mothman."
So it's a Dormammu situation.
He kind of looks to the side for a second. He says, "In a way, except."
No, that wasn't Leku talking. That was me. Dormammu.
Elliot says it. He says the only reason any of this happens is because there's another world called the Feywild, and
Wild.
I think that's all.
Gnarly. The finale.
The magical gnarly.
Finale.
Yeah, man.
Finale.
Okay, enough jokes.
Not enough jokes.
He says the event known as the Awakening was triggered by something in that dimension.
I should probably go shut that down rather than fight the monster.
He shakes his head. He says, when it happened, it was caused by it's sort of arcane force called the Wellspring. And it sort of greatly bolstered magic's potential and sort of connected all of the other planes to sort of form around the Feywild. It is the greatest source of arcane magic in our entire world, and it's what gives us the ability to cast spells in the first place. And the beast wants it. He points at you, Julian, and says, and he thinks that you're the key to helping him get it.
How am I a key?
The catcher says, I have no idea. Every time, well, the first time, all of a sudden this Mothman showed up and started killing people.
Poop.
Oh man, Seth, you walked in on hell of a...
I said.
Expedition
No.
done.
Jeff's character's not even here because we couldn't alarm him. Shit. It's off in the middle of whoop whoop doing who knows what.
After the expedition dump thunder cracks that isn't millions and fucking Mothman's just like
Oh.
soft.
He just back up, throw something at him. We don't have enough time.
Anyway.
He says, the first time, the Mothman came through here looking for you. And he killed you. And everyone else.
Oh, great. Excellent.
So that's when she started the loop. And since then, there's sort of been a game of chess between the Mothman and us, trying to sort of put pieces in the right places to defeat him, but we haven't been able to do it yet.
And you're gonna tell us this like 10 minutes before it's gonna happen.
Says, well, usually we have more time. Who told you 10 minutes?
Oh, it's winter. That's when he's coming.
Wait,
no, this is...
I said 10 minutes.
I
What?
said not literally 10 minutes, but 10 minutes compared to a month.
Ah,
Relative
don't have
time.
time. I don't have time to do what I wanted.
No. If I'm some key to some wellspring of power, then that's my power. I'm gonna kick his ass with it. I'm gonna walk up to the chest again and, like, this is why there's not gonna be a 41st time. I'm gonna grab the goddamn dagger with my hand.
You grab it with your hand?
Yeah, I grab it and fucking, I'm like, keeping it. I go home with it.
Make an Arcana check.
My robot owl says I have advantage when I do shit like this.
My special token item allows me to do magical.
But damn,
+10.
I got that sweet crit stored, so I crit this check. This sword is mine.
Oh yeah, divination 20.
Okay. What is your Arcana bonus?
+6, so 26.
Even with the crit, you touch it, and the pain just sears on your hand, and you come away with this horrible burn mark, and you take 10 points of damage.
I look very angry.
Dorian, what is the sword?
He says, "This dagger is forged of a very, very rare material, and has a lot of enchantment on it. It's named the Leo Blade."
The Leo blade?
Like the swords in the goddamn cribs or whatever?
Wait a second.
The
Leo
shit
blade. Huh.
So does it have to be wielded by Julian?
The cat shakes his head. He says, "It has to be wielded by someone powerful enough to wield it."
I was born in Leo.
The cat kind of looks at you and he says, "That's not what I mean. I'm strong enough to maintain consciousness throughout the loop, and even I can't touch it."
And you thought I was going to be more powerful than you?
The cat
Give it a while.
shrugs.
So,
This is knife, so it's your specialty, I guess.
I should have showed up earlier.
are we just going to go full sword in the stone here, or
He
Come
says,
on, not knife.
there's not a chosen one. It's a power contest.
a power contest?
He says, "This knife is the only thing that could possibly kill the Mothman."
Telling us that.
Reassuring.
So there's nothing else what could kill him.
What? May I ask one more thing?
The cat raises his eyebrows.
What does it do?
He says, "This knife is powerful enough to literally kill anything."
Jesus.
It didn't kill me, and I touched it twice, so that's wrong.
The cat says, "You have to activate it."
No. I'm not letting a goddamn dagger tell me how strong I am. Where is this wellspring of power? Because I'm going
He
to
says,
get to it
"It's in
before
the
him.
Feywild."
Then take me there.
He says,
Problem? Dorian, we can help.
we
Need.
we can go there, but there's a problem.
There's always a problem.
The Mothman will
Says,
What's
follow.
the problem?
The reason we've been waiting like this every time is because the Mothman can't seem to open the wellspring without you.
And if we go there, the Mothman will follow and then open the wellspring.
He says, "The Mothman doesn't need to follow, that's where he is."
He's at the wellspring
Ah.
already.
That's where
The cat kind of tilts his head from side to side. He says, "He's not at the wellspring, he's in the Feywild." And
So he will know we're in the Feywild if we go over there. When he's
Yeah,
expecting
nods.
us to stay here.
he says, the Mothman's quest is to get here to get you. He the murders and attacks have only been because he's trying to make a portal to get here permanently, but he can't get people to sort of make one that can sustain him for long enough to do what he needs to do. He says, "We have the power to make a gate to go to the Feywild, but it would be a two-way door."
I have a plan.
Why don't we just get more
Julian.
powerful before doing this?
He says, "That was the
Julian.
original idea, but you never get powerful enough soon enough."
You don't tell us what's going on.
That's
I've died
good.
39 times.
Fill
Guys.
people in for fuck's sake.
Guys, listen. I might have an idea on how to do this.
Then stop saying you have an
And
idea and say
Dorian-
the idea.
Dorian, tell me if I've said this before because you might remember, but Julian, or Dorian and Julian, I don't know. If we get Julian to the wellspring, or whatever, would he theoretically become strong enough to wield the dagger?
That's why I want to go there. That's what I do.
The cat dog says,
strut around angrily.
We tried that 3 times. Twice. Well, one time, the wellspring killed him.
Well, if I die, then he can't use it to open it.
He says, well, but we already opened it. When that happened.
Shit.
He says,
What happens when it opens for him?
And he gets
says-
strong and kills everyone.
There's only a few things we know. It's sort of strange because we have to wait until sort of the end of the loop to figure these out, but essentially, if the beast ever gets to the wellspring, that's it. We can't reset after that. He would be more powerful than the loop itself. We've only risked opening the wellspring a few times, and one time it worked, but the beast still killed us anyway.
The way to permanently lock the wellspring down?
The cat says, he can't... Well, I mean, we could kill Julian, but...
No, I mean without killing him, like knacker the fucking place what needs to be open.
Julian kind of like raises his eyebrows.
Not killing
And,
Julian, that
he
part's
kind
out
of
of the
shakes
question.
his... he walks up to the cat and like scruffs him. He's like, you've done that before, haven't you? You've killed me
The cat,
before.
shakes his, the cat shakes his head and he says, you've died a lot, but I haven't had a hand in it yet.
I'm sure there's been a time where you've heavily recommended that I should kill myself.
He says, we were going to try it once, but, we don't exactly know what about you the beast wants. We're sure there's somebody else who fits the criteria.
There are many outcomes from this
Wait,
possibility.
if there's someone else who fits the criteria, then shouldn't we also try and make sure they're safe?
The cat says, we don't know where they are. The beast is the only one who seems to know what's going on. Yeah, can someone explain what the fuck is going on to Dante and Gale?